Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. You know, there are people in this world that will talk a whole lot of shit about you, trying to make you feel some kind of way because they know you're doing your thing. They know you're doing your thing. They know you're on top of shit. And when I say on top of shit, you're on top of these things in life that can really irritate you and drive you mad. Like these individuals I'm talking about. These individuals are very toxic. And when I say they're toxic, these people are so toxic that the only way that they can get any kind of satisfaction is by belittling and putting other people down to make themselves feel like they do. The song by Steve Miliband, Do You Feel Like I Do? Do you? No, we don't. A lot of us do not feel like you do. We don't like you. We can't stand people like you. Your attitude, your values, your morals. You know, and a lot of these people are our own parents. These are people that, I'm going to say this, but this is what they think. There's a scene from The Cosby Show where Cliff tells Theo, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out. And God brought us in this world, man. God brought us here. He just used our parents as a vehicle. That's all. He used our parents to do what they were created to do. So that we could get here and we could set some things in order and straight along with God's help and the help of our angels. And there are toxic individuals that may be, like I said, in our families. We may be connected to them through marriage or relationships. And these people are in our lives to basically try to turn it upside down with negativity. And we're not buying it, we're not believing it, we're not accepting it. We're basically saying no. We're not buying it. And some of these people do have that attitude, as Cliff said, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out. Some of these people have tried to take us out. Not only through negative energy, negative comments, but actually trying to take us out, physically take us out, health-wise, mentally take us out, bullying us, negatively affecting our lives, setting up traps, hiring people to take us out. These individuals are crazy. And because these individuals are crazy, that's going to make not only the end of their life even more chaotic, stressful, hellacious, but if God allows them to come back in another form after they die, oh, wow. Ain't no telling what they're going to be experiencing and going through. And that's where the karma comes in, y'all. That's where the karma comes in. What they put other people through, especially their own family and their children through, they're going to possibly have to experience that. And I do believe, strongly believe, in some way, shape, form, our parents have the ability to affect us in so many different ways. And if they took advantage of that ability and affected us negatively over the course of our lives to drive us crazy, to try to take us out because they didn't want us to be and or do better than them in life, let me express to you this. Shame. That's shameful. Shame. God gave you an ability, means to do a really good work in your children's life, to propel them farther than you got by using your abilities and whatever talents or skills or blessings that were bestowed upon you when you became a parent. So for you to use those gifts, those abilities, those blessings in a negative, in a corrupt and toxic manner, you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that. Because you don't do that to God's children, especially when God brought them into this world to make positive changes that are going to propel not only their lives, but the lives of others. You tried to hinder that. And because you tried to hinder that, whoo, you're going to have to answer to it. And isn't it really sad that people that project and try to deter and try to stop what God is trying to do in this world by bringing his children in to do these things, isn't it really sad that they end up basically having to answer and they don't want to? They think that they are above having to deal and or answer to the consequences of their actions. That really is quite sad, isn't it? That's really quite sad. So you know what? You know what's going to end up happening? Because they try to put whatever it is that they have done negatively onto other people for them to have to take care of, for them to have to deal with, for them to have to answer to, he's going to make that return even worse for them because they tried to negatively affect other individuals by setting them up for a negative downfall in their lives. These are games that you do not want to play. You don't want to play these games. You don't want to act in the ways that these individuals have acted in, because it's going to come back and it's going to negatively affect you. So anybody that they got to get on their team to also hurt and attack and bully us, they are going to be negatively affected by that as well. And they don't want to deal with that. They can't deal with it, because if they had to deal with it, they know that they would not be able to handle it. So they'd rather push that onto somebody else to have to deal with, to have to handle. And they end up getting those individuals rocked. That's a damn shame. But hey, guess what? You did it. You gotta pay for it. Simple as that. If you did it, you've got to pay for it. Simple as that.